Welcome to another video from your Smart Brain channel, and this time we have a very interesting exercise. Look, if Ana equals 6 and Pablo equals 120, then Luis will equal, what, 12, 24, 180, or 360? What do you think the answer would be? Now, what are you going to do? Of course, you're going to pause the video, try it, and write your answer in the comments. Then we'll see how many people got it right and how many didn't. Okay, let's go to the solution of this exercise. When you have this type of exercise, you have to think about the letters and the number that is associated. Look, Ana equals 6. Ana has 3 letters equals 6. You can think of very easy. 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. Let's see now the next word. It's Pablo. Pablo has 5 letters equal to 120. But 5 multiplied by 2, it should be 10. It says 120 here. So that will not be the formation rule. You have to think differently. You have to think outside the box. And that is precisely the objective of the channel, that you think outside the box and that you gain speed and mental agility. This exercise is solved not with addition, not with subtraction, not with division, with multiplication, or with powers or roots. This is solved with the idea, with the concept of factorial. Look, Ana has 3 letters. I'm going to write 3 letters here. Pablo has how many letters? 5. So let's see the factorial of 3. Observe. This is the factorial. Do you remember very well? The factorial of 3 will be the same thing as 3 times 2 and times 1. 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 1, 6. Look, Ana, it's equal to 6 because the factorial of 3, which is the number of letters, is equal to 6. Pablo has 5 letters, so we're going to do the factorial of 5, which is equal to 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 and times 1. And this will give how much? 5 times 4, 20. 20 times 3, 60, times 220. That's why we have 120 here very well. So how much will Luis be? I'm going to count how many letters the name Luis has. 1, 2, 3. For Luis has 4 letters, so I'll have to do the factorial of 4. How much is the factorial of 4? Very simple. For times 3 times 2 and times 1. And this how much is for times 3, 12. 12 times 2, 24. 24 by 1, 24. Then the answer will be the letter B. Sensational, right? Tell me in the comments how you did with this exercise. What is the square of 3 to 3 times 3 minus 3? Welcome to your Smart Brain channel. Leave your answer in the comments. For that you have to pause the video, try to do the exercise, and write it in the answers. Very well. Let's see how this type of exercises are done. That type of exercise has 2 important things. I repeat, it has 2 important things. Let's go to one of them. We're going to solve this expression. This exercise, these combined operations, 3 minus 3 times 3 minus 3. The rule says that first of all, I have to do the multiplication. When I have additions, subtractions, multiplications, and divisions have a prevalence. They're more important. They have to be done first. They're in the hierarchy at a high level. Like here I have a multiplication, 3 times 3. Then I'm going to start here, then rewriting, I would have 3 minus 3 times 3 is 9, minus 3. Now, yes, I have the operation much easier. I have 3 minus 9 is minus 6, minus 6 minus 3 is negative 9. Correct, but be very careful because if you think the answer is the letter D, you are wrong. Why? Because I was telling you that this exercise has 2 important things. One of the important things is to know how to work with combined operations. The second important thing is to read the statement, and read it carefully. Do not fall into that type of trap. What the exercise asks you is the square of this operation. If the result of those combined operations was 9, or rather negative 9, the square of minus 9 is the answer. Then look at the answer. It is negative 9 squared, and this is 81 positive. Answer letter C. Be very careful with this type of exercises. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now. And if you found a video interesting, leave your like. Be careful with these types of exercises. Look at mato, then pato, then reto, and what will be the next word? Alternative to adato, bilato, cinato, or letter D, or tato. What will be the answer to A, B, C, or D? I want to know. Pause the video and try to do it, and write your answer in the comments. Let's see how we can do this exercise. The first thing we notice is that these 3 words end with auto. Look, auto, 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 and all the alternatives. The 4 alternatives are with auto. So it means that I'm not going to consider the auto because it's something in common to all the elements of the sequence. And to all the alternatives, I'm going to look at the first letters look I have here. I have M, I have P, and I have RM, P and R, and when I analyze these letters, I realize that they are letters of the alphabet that are in sequence. How so sequence? The M comes before the P in the alphabet, the M comes before the P, and the P comes before the letter R. So the next word has to be a word that begins with a letter that is after the letter R, analyzing the word dotto. The letter D is not after R, the letter L not, the letter N is not after R in the alphabet, and the next. One tato, here. Yes, because the T is after the R. So the correct answer is the letter D, tato. What did you think? Easy yes. Thank you very much for watching this video. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with others.